Hi there. I want to show you today how to protect your artwork, especially when you're painting on paper like these bookmarks, which are painted onto black cardboard. And you know, I'd really love to be able to use them and for them to last a long time. So we should put a finishing coat over the top of them to protect them. So that's what we're going to do today. This is acrylic paint that I've painted onto the black cardboard with. So I'm going to use an acrylic protective coat. Now, I have two choices. I'm using, this is the Jo Sonja product. And we have a satin varnish and we have a matte varnish, and it's really going to depend how much shine that you actually want to have on it. You could have a gloss as well, but I don't like things to be that reflective. Okay, so the matte varnish, when I don't want anything that is too shiny, but I do want to give it that protective coat. And I will use the satin if I want to have just that little bit of shine, but not too much. Now, with this varnish, the satin varnish, it's a polyurethane water-based, so you get double bang for your buck here. Because if you're going to paint on other objects, for example, if you're painting onto terracotta pots, which are becoming quite popular at the moment, if you want to actually use them and actually put them outside, when you finish painting, if you give it a coat of this polyurethane varnish, it should last for years, even in outside weather. Okay, we're not going to need that for these bookmarks. So what we're going to do is we're going to paint those. I'm going to do one in the matte and I'm going to do one in the satin varnish. Okay, so get something to put underneath your work area, like this is just one of those disposable paper tear-off palettes, so that you don't get varnish all over your work surface. And just a clean, flat brush and something to put the varnish into. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to start with the matte varnish. Make sure you give it a good shake. Pour a little bit in and brush away. Now, if I show you before I get to the bottom, can you just see the difference in the colour? So it does give a little bit, it picks the colour out, so it makes your painting more vibrant, but not too shiny. Pour a little bit into your saucer and brush on. Now, immediately I can see that this one has more of a shine to it. Can you see that difference there? And it really picks the colours up. When you paint with acrylic, when the paint dries, it dries flat and a tiny bit darker. But if you put a coating over the top, it picks that colour back up and makes it much more vibrant. Now, just another little tip. Can you see how that's already sort of curling up a little bit there? Can you see how that's sort of bowing? When it's dry, turn it over and varnish the opposite side and it should lay perfectly flat again. And there you go, you've got your artwork ready to use for many years and it should last for a long time.